Good afternoon, everyone. It's Carol here from Aquahaven747.com. In today's video, I'd like to share with you my summer porch refresh. So, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a quick before of my front porch patio. I didn't get that planter put away in time last winter. It started snowing before I could get to it. I've got paint all over here too, so I do need to pressure wash it, and I think I might even try and stain it this year. I really do need to repaint the banister and railings. I didn't get to it last year. I really wanted to replace it with some barn beams and do something totally different up here, but that's probably not going to happen this year. I also need to paint my cigarette pail thing there. But yeah, it needs a good cleanup and some paint, and then I can decorate it. Okay, so I have got my pressure washer out. I'm going to try and get this area cleaned up here. It's dark and green, lots of algae on that, some paint on the bricks. There's some bird droppings here, there, and also I want to pressure wash all the loose paint off the railings and posts because I want to repaint those. Okay, so I got some paint on the window last year there and around the edges here, which I forgot to clean off. So I've got my razor with me, and that is what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I have removed this rotten board here and put the new one in there. Some of the screws were kind of stripped, but I got them out anyway. And then I drilled holes here for the new screws. So I have to go down to the shop and find some more deck screws. Well, I finally got it done. Had to go buy some more screws and screw it down. So a few days ago, I sanded my front deck here as best I could, and I had wanted to stain it, but the weather has not cooperated. So I probably won't get to this until next week because it needs 24 to 48 hours to dry, and it's going to rain, so that's not going to help. And it has to be around 18 degrees Celsius and about 40% humidity. Well, I did finally get to stain this. I may have to do a second coat tomorrow. Not sure if I really like it or not, but I think it's still better than it was. And hopefully will help me get a couple more years out of it. And I also got these solar patio lights up here, which I will include a shot for the evening. So my front porch is finally done, so we can enjoy it for the rest of the summer. Unfortunately, my peonies are done for already, but the daisies have come out on this side. The Virgilia's done, but the daisies have come out on this side too. The hydrangeas are doing well, although I haven't flowered yet. I don't know if they're going to this year. Hopefully they do. Got a lily over there that's coming up. I put these new like boxes on the railings on either side, and I got the new hanging baskets as well. And on this side I have the curtains and the homemade ties. These used to be a shower curtain. Misha's in her favorite spot on the porch swing. I've had those blue cushions for several years now, and I just made the cushion covers with some fabric my mom had given me. And this is a little bit of wall art up there. Life is Beautiful. Just got that at the dollar store a few years ago, and I didn't end up using it. And then I bought this sun and moon plaque at the dollar store, and I mounted it on this old ceiling medallion that I had that I just painted silver. So it wasn't big enough by itself, so I thought the medallion would give it a little bit more substance to it. So and my son actually made the porch swing in high school several years ago, and so I have been bringing that around with me to every house that I have been living in. And this wicker coffee table I have had, oh gosh, over 35 years. It originally came with a set that got stolen, but I still have the coffee table. And the lantern there was a gift from a friend. It's battery operated, so at night has a little bit more lighting here. Now, on this little metal shelf that was my mom's, I have a wicker tray that I got at Value Village, and that little lantern is from my IKEA with a tea light in it. This little flower pot I got at a craft show years ago. I've got two of these geraniums which I had over winter, and they did well. And I also have a little cutting of one that's doing okay there. Plus I have the little marigold there. This little bust of Apollo I bought years ago at a kind of a thrift store, dollar store, not one of the big brands, but it was only like $3. And the little watering can is also from IKEA. Now, you can see the new board I replaced there, but it doesn't stick out quite as much as it did since I stained the other boards, which will hopefully make it last a few more years. This little doormat I got at HomeSense with a gift card, and this here ashtray thing I bought almost 10 years ago, just before I moved to this house actually. So I painted the top white and then distressed it a little bit. And over here we have another big planter full of flowers and another watering can, and of course there is some more flowers, and up above is my new patio lights. So I will try and include the nighttime shot for them. They didn't turn out quite as well with my camera, but I'm learning. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing my completed front porch refresh, and maybe got some ideas to reuse some of your items and making do with what you have. Did you want to say anything else here, Misha? No? No? Maybe? Making room for me? No, you're going to take up the whole thing. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.